So I'm back with this Froe knife that I did a video on in January, and at least one person said, well, you're cutting pretty easy stuff and you should try some more knotty stuff and things like that. So what I did, I put handles on the knife because I really like it, and then I refined the edge a little bit, made it a little bit thinner, and still kept it a convex edge. Still 3/16 inch file knife, nothing different on it, but I'm going to do some harder wood to split. This is a piece of locust, and this is a piece of pine that has a lot of knots in it. So what I was doing before, well, first of all, I wanted to show you that it is sharp, that it will cut really well on paper, and it makes nice little curls. So the knife is really adaptable to doing camp chores, bushcraft work, etc. And so we know that. But now, after I do the splitting that a Froe knife would do, like so, that's the easy stuff. Then how's the edge going to hold up after that? So let's see. This is perfectly, let me see if it's all in the frame here. Yeah, perfectly experiment on my part that I don't know how it's going to turn out, but let's see how well it splits this harder wood. Looks pretty good. Right through a knot. So I did okay on the locust. The harder wood. Let's try the pine now. It's a big piece of pine, so I'll kind of go at the edge here a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely going down harder. If I can even get through it here. There we go. Phew. That was a toughie. Went through that knot right there. So that proves that it can go through the stuff. Let's see how the edge retention looks after another time. Get my hammer here. So it did it. It did quite well. I forgot to put on my other glove, and it really vibrated going through that piece to start with. Let's see how it makes the small stuff. And maybe get a smaller pencil lead style. There we go. Okay, let me look at the edge here. I look at an edge by looking straight down at it and see if there's any marks on it where I can tell if it has been damaged in any way. So all I see is wood chips, and I clean those off. So I really don't see anything that would have made it less sharp. And as you can see, it cuts real well still. I also, if I can find it real fast, had a piece of paracord here for a second. I don't see it now. Here it is. Excuse me. But I test the knife for cutting ability, how well it cuts a piece of paracord, how hard do you have to push on the paracord, how much you have to press to easily cut the paracord. And you don't have to cut or push very hard at all on this. So it kind of proves to some of the people that doubted this that it was good, and they had a good point, that I didn't try it on some harder wood that's a little bit harder to baton. Still makes a good Froe knife, but now I got a good camp knife as well. And I got a super duper sheath that I made for it here. Very sophisticated. Duct tape works well. Anyway, my Froe knife, 6 months later,